Welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI. I think it's time to do some quests. I think a couple of them have opened up here, so let's do that. I feel as if this sword is just overpowered. But it's the sword the game gave me. I guess it's a sword for pre-ordering the game, getting the getting the deluxe edition. I guess that's why I have this sword. But fuck it, I'm gonna keep using it. Ah, not a yummy nut in sight, Koopa.
You! Newcomer! I need help.
What's the matter?
It's my assistant. She left to gather soil, and I've seen nothing of her since. I cannot concentrate one whit for fear of what might have happened. Please, I beg of you, will you go and check? I have to know.
All right, I'll go.
Marvelous. Thank you. You'll be rewarded for your time, of course.
Whereabouts is she?
Gotan's Bales. It's on the outskirts of Lostwig. Not the safest place for an unaccompanied bearer, perhaps, but the soil there is second to none. Now go, and do not linger. Why, it may already be too late.
I think I can accept multiple quests at once. I think only up to 3, but I'm just wondering if I should just go ahead and do this and complete it before accepting the other quests. I think that's what I'll do. Side quests can be pretty silly. Very few games can really have side quests, and they actually seem really neat.
Someone's in trouble.
Excellent. Another fight. Stay down.
Wake wins! Garuda, lend me your strength! You lose! Are you hurt?
It would have been worse if you hadn't come along. Wait, I've seen you around the hideaway. You're new, aren't you?
I'm Clive.
And I'm Martel. But what are you doing here?
Looking for you. This is no place for a bearer on her own.
I feel like the symbols on their cheeks marking that they're slaves, essentially. I feel like that's a little too try-hard.
You could head back to the hideaway. Just exactly what sort of dirt is
I feel like something a little bit more simple would have sufficed.
but I'd be a fool to refuse your help after what just happened. It's the good stuff you're looking for. Dark, rich, fragrant. You'll know it when you find it.
Dark, rich, and fragrant. Right. Well, you should hurry back. Bohemil seemed worried enough that he might come looking for you himself.
That seems unlikely, but I won't argue with you. Thanks.
Soil, then. There's certainly enough of it here. But is it dark, rich, and fragrant?
What the hell is going on here? Wait. Alright. Well, that probably took me a little bit longer than necessary to find.
Should be enough. I'd better get it back to the hideaway.
These load times are pretty incredible. Night and day from playing Final Fantasy 15 on my PS4. That's not a Pro.
There you are. And? All safe and sound?
Well, yes, she's standing right there.
Not the girl? The soil. Did you bring it?
Yes. Here.
Glorious! When Martel came home empty-handed, I almost had a fit. But with this, my research can continue. First and foremost come the measurements. I must know how much ether each sample contains. From there...
Wait, so you were never...
Worried about me? Sorry to disappoint you, but the only thing he worries about is his research.
But that's...
That's all right. It's just how he is. And if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be growing anything in these ruins. It's a small price to pay. Although, you shouldn't have to pay it too. Did he even offer you anything for helping? Ugh. Here. I know it's not much, but it's something, at least. I wish I could offer you some fruit too, but you're not likely to thank me if I do. Still, we'll grow something worth eating one of these days, and when we do, you'll have first pick.
seems like 95% of the stuff I get from completing quests and objectives is just stuff for crafting,
Now,
which is fine.
continue apace, and when my fertilizer is complete, the furrows will need expanding. Barmill will not bow to the blight.
Come by again when we've grown some fruit worth eating, and I'll see that you get some. Come by again when we've grown some fruit worth eating, and I'll see that you get some.
Oh, what I wouldn't give for some wild mickleberries.
You should speak to Master Barmill. Your wounds are healed right enough, but I'd still suggest you rest. Well, if that's what the doctor orders.
Glad to see the colour back in your cheeks. That's one less thing to worry about.
We're looking at half a dozen, maybe more.
Their bunks are made up. I can leave whenever you're ready.
Looks like you got a bit of the old fire back. I expect that's your friend's influence. You hold on to that one, all right? Looks like you got a bit of the old fire back. I expect that's your friend's influence.
Ah, Clive. I trust you're settling in?
Gradually getting used to the place.
I'm glad to hear it. I was hoping you might be persuaded to come to my aid once more. Your services will be rewarded, of course.
I don't doubt it. Seems to be the way around here.
We strive to be better than those we once served. Now, as to the task itself, I am once again in need of a pair of hands to deliver sustenance to our esteemed companions. I have 3 meals for 3 industrious souls. What say you?
I'd be happy to help.
Marvelous. The 3 individuals you'll be seeking out are busying themselves about the hideaway. You'll find one by the entrance, another in the bunks, and the other guarding the cells. Thank you once again, Clive. We can't let our friends go hungry now, can we? The entrance, the bunks, and the cells, if you please.
It's nice to see the hideaway finally coming alive. Wasn't so long ago us old hands were ratting about the place like peas in a bucket. It's nice to see the hideaway finally coming alive.
A hunter with his torch held high, his saddle.
I'd been cast out and left for dead when Sid found me.
Just don't have enough teams to follow every lead.
Sid's gone off again. To Rosaria this time to pick up some supplies. Never can get him to sit still.
Ooh, something smells good. For me, I hope.
It is. Courtesy of Kenneth.
Oh, my thanks. These birds are needy creatures. They don't like me running after the fat chocobo behind their backs.
They must keep you busy.
There's never a moment's rest. Probably for the best I eat down here, reeking of the staples as I do. I'd only put people off their food. And who has time to wash and dress for dinner when they've got little darlings like these to wait upon, eh? Anyway, thanks for the food, and be sure to give Kenneth my regards. Told Kenneth I was hankering after some eggs. Oh, I've been looking forward to these all day. Told Kenneth I was hankering after some eggs.
Well, at least this game has seemingly made it easy on me to not get carried away doing side quests and fucking spend hours upon hours doing them.
Back so soon? Fancied another kip in the cells, did you?
Kenneth sent me. He thought you might be hungry.
He wasn't wrong. The way my gut's been growling, I'd have curls running scared.
Guard duty down here can't be much fun.
It's not. But sometimes folk need locking up, and someone has to watch over them. I help people sleep at night, and that's not a boast many can make. You keep yourself on the right side of these bars now, you hear me? Should have seen my face when they brought you down here. Still, glad to see you doing well. Should have seen my face when they brought you down here. Still, glad to see you doing well.
Could have sworn you had more linen than this.
Could really do with a proper place to train.
Oh, what I wouldn't give for some wild Mickey berries.
You should... Can I help you? Kenneth sent me.
Ah, wonderful. Do you hear that? Our food has arrived. Does your appetite still elude you?
Is he sick?
I'm afraid so. Those no longer in need of a Physica's immediate ministrations are sent here for further rest. I tend to those who cannot tend to themselves, which leaves me very little time for anything else. Happily, Kenneth sees that I stay fed. I would be lost without the kindness of good people like him and yourself. Thank you.
I think that's everyone. I better let Kenneth know.
I hate to be a burden, but thank you.
Ah, you're back. All done? Wonderful. Here, your reward, as promised.
The hideaway's quite something. Everyone has their place.
A fact we are proud of, believe me. I'm glad you've witnessed it for yourself. You have your place too, of course, as you have just so capably proven, and you will always have a place with us, should you desire it.
It's kind of you to say so.
It is the truth, and not a soul among us would deny it. I look forward to all that you will bring to our little community.
All right, and as soon as I say something, we get something that can be sold. Not for crafting.
Clive, my latest and greatest recipe, my life's work, if you will, is almost complete. And you shall be among the first to savor it.
So many uses.
Good day. Or
Is it night? If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
So, I don't think I've said this, but this is my theory of what's going on. I think there are two hooded mans. The one we saw take off his hood, and this is his assistant. I think that is Joshua. But I think there's another guy. The other guy we saw back 13 years ago at Phoenix's Gate. And he was speaking weirdly, but he told Clive, like, oh, we found you. And I think that was this guy, who we've yet to see his face. And I also think he was the one who showed up right before we fought Garuda. So those are my theories. I'm pretty confident that the guy who took off his hood and we saw his face, I'm pretty confident that is Joshua. Not sure how he's still alive. Not sure exactly what happened with Ifrit tearing into Phoenix. In the back of my mind, I knew... I shouldn't say I knew, but I was thinking, like... Was Clive the one who turned into Ifrit? But it just kind of all happened so fast that I just didn't know. So ultimately, I was thinking, nah, I don't think that was Clive who turned into Ifrit. But I should have said something. So if the third mystery person is also an Acon, then that's 3 different fire Acons. Joseph being the Phoenix, Clive here being Ifrit. So who would the third one be? I'm trying to think of fire summons in Final Fantasy. I don't know. The only thing I can think of right now is maybe Hades, but I don't know if Hades is really a fire elemental in the Final Fantasy series anyway.
The door to the shelves shall ever be open.
Alright. Think it's about time to move on with the plot.
Make it quick. What do you want? Don't waste my time. You ain't got the stuff.
I don't understand what a goldwork sash versus a goldwork sash +1 is. Do I have to turn something like the goldwork sash into a goldwork sash +1? And how exactly do I do that? I'm scared to... Oh wait, I'm stupid. Well, I'm trying to read... Okay. Ha, I am dumb. I thought... I can make the goldwork sash right here, and then I can make the goldwork sash +2. I guess. Hopefully I'll... Yeah, I should still have all the ingredients. Okay. Let's try and do that then.
You can thank me later. And how am I meant to do that then? You can thank me later.
Cool.
Yeah, that should do you. You can thank me later. And? I see I'm busy here. What do you want?
Well, it's too bad I seemingly can't enhance the onion sword any. It seems that this Gaia Blade +2 would be just as strong as the onion sword, so I guess at this point, even if I didn't have this onion sword, I would still be able to get a sword that's just as strong.
That it? Fine.
In a way, I almost kind of want to get that other sword because, I mean, the onion sword is cool, but it does just kind of look off. You know, it really does stand out on Clive here. Really kind of clashes with him.
Well? So, what'll it be? Not bad, if I do say so myself. Don't waste my time. You ain't got the stuff.
I have the Gaia Blade. I don't have any Imperial links though, so that's a problem.
And? Can't you see I'm busy here? Not saying Fordian, do you?
Oh, I'm good, yeah. I can just go ahead and make the Gaia Blade +2.
It'll do. That it? Fine.
Alright, cool.
I'm sure I'll be calling on your help again, if you've a mind to lend it. A carpenter's work is never done around here.
What do you want?
To say farewell. We're leaving.
Good decision. Better that than buried out there in the black. You've got a lot to thank that girl for, you know.
I know. And I will.
Now, what do you really want? We both know you don't come here for conversation.
Man, why is this so expensive? I guess give me a potion.
It'd better all be here. Off you go, then. And best of luck.
I should probably say thank you to Gav, too.
So your mind's made up, is it?
We'll be leaving for Rosaria as soon as we're able.
Back down memory lane, eh? Rosaria ain't what she used to be, Clive. Not since the Imperials moved in. First sign of trouble, you make straight for Martha's Rest and ask for the landlady. She's a friend of the cause. Tell her you was Sid, and she'll help you out.
Understood. Thank you, Gav.
Yeah.
I'd be lost without you.
Yeah, I'm just doing my job. No need to make such a fuss. You take care, all right? Oh, I'm crap at goodbyes. Where's Sid when you need him?
Give him my regards when he gets back.
I will.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Ready, my lady?
Ready.
Three reeds, Eastern Rosaria. Rising waters transformed once fertile farmland into a noisome morass, rendering it nigh uninhabitable to all but leeches and lizards.
Rosaria. It's been 13 years.
But this breeze, the smell of the grass, it's just as I remember it.
You haven't been back either.
I couldn't. Bran did keep a close watch on each other in the Imperial Army. You'd get beheaded just for knowing a deserter. The only way out was on a mission.
I see.
But mostly I was afraid. Afraid to go back.
I know.
But I'm here now.
thanks to you.
We should press on.
That inn at the top of the hill must be Martha's Rest. Gav said the landlady's a friend.
But can we say the same for her patrons?
Imperials don't tend to take well to those with my mark. If anyone asks, I'm a branded soldier, sworn to protect my noble mistress.
Damn. When did I collect so many of this? Yep, I've been wanting to have that. I don't know why that keeps randomly happening sometimes. Like I'm just running. It's like I get a small burst of wind.
Materials. Maybe I should up your rations, build you up a bit. Bet you'd love another bowl of that.
It is a little strange. See, there it goes again. I don't know what's up with that. I really only noticed it doing that lately. Things do seem to be kind of abusable. I wanted to say overpowered, but I don't know how overpowered they necessarily are. They do seem kind of overpowered, but I think more so abusable. do much damage to the enemy. Let's see how it heals right here. Yeah, I guess a decent heal. Where the fuck did you come from? I can see this being annoying for some people. It just stops the action for you to level up. Like, that does seem like a weird decision. Like, why do you have to stop the action to level up? Rarely do games ever do that. I don't think it bothers me as much as it would others. But yeah, it does seem like an odd. It does seem like it was an odd decision to make. Also, the lack of a mini-map is a little odd as well.
Stay down!
Man, these things didn't want any smoke at all. And here I am getting them. But hey, you got 4 gil for it. Other birds minding their own business? What's up, birds? Oh shit. I'll protect you, birds. Don't worry. Not on my watch. You leave those innocent birds alone. You fucking bastards. They're everywhere. The birds are surrounded. Those poor fucking birds. You fucking stay away. No! Oh, we did it. We protected the birds. Because if anybody's gonna kill these birds, it's gonna be me. Ugh. Shit, those birds are immortal. I'm sorry, birds. Please forgive me. There appears to be a side quest here to do. That's cool. Yeah, pretty linear game, which again, that doesn't bother me, really at all. I do not mind linear games. But I could see some people having an issue with that. It's not, I mean, it's not as linear as Final Fantasy 13. I could just see other people disappointed that this wasn't an open world game. But whatever, me personally don't mind it at all.
never finished building the bridge then?
After what happened at Phoenix Gate, it didn't seem the highest priority.
I wonder if that's just him doing that. I wonder if that's something he's able to do now since he's linked up with Garuda. I mean, you know, it does. What's happening is he's going into a sprint. So that's cool. I'm glad I can sprint around because it is nicer and more convenient. Alright, let's see what this is about.
Oi! Stop and give me an hand. Here, you couldn't give me an hand, could you? Typical. A bloody bearer. Just when I thought my luck had changed. Still, better a crumb of crystal than an empty hand, I suppose. Though it pains me to use another man's branded. Here, you understand me, don't you? I need your help. These blasted birds must have caught a whiff of my cargo, and now they've got me surrounded. It was funny late as it was. I've got something special needs delivering before the rest, but I dare not leave my cart untended. You couldn't run it up to Martha's Rest for me, could you? Needs to get there quick, mind.
Fine.
That's the spirit. All right. Here. You hand that to the stable master and no one else. I'm owed a little something for it. If he gives it to you, pass it along to your master by way of thanks. Be off with you then, and don't go taking any detours on the way. You hand that package I gave you to the stable master at Martha's Rest, and be sure to thank your owner for me. You hand that package
Hey, it's just free income for us.
stable master at Martha's Rest, and be sure to thank your owner for me.
Alright, well I do think this is as good of places as any to go ahead and end things. So that's what I'll do. And until next time.